Hey guys, welcome to your Friday mobility day for Black Tusk at Home 2.0. This is January 8th, 2021. So we're going to start off with some smashing. We'll go through 1 minute of a delt smash each side, then we'll go into 1 minute glute smash, then we'll go into 1 minute each side of a T-spine smash, and then finish off with 1 minute each side of a pec smash. After that, we'll go into our stretching portion, but we'll get started with the smashing first. So in your delt smash, you're going to go up to a wall with the lacrosse ball or foam roller, and you're going to place it on the wall and let it press straight to the outside of your shoulder here. You're going to find those sore spots. You can move it up and down, side to side, and just kind of work through, creating pressure in all of the areas covering the entire muscle. We want to spend enough time here in each spot that you find that is sore, just to allow your body to alleviate those knots. So keep pressing in those sore spots and give them a little bit extra attention compared to everywhere else. Next, we'll come down to the floor for our glute smash. The ball is going to be underneath one side of your butt. So you're going to find all of those sore spots working through the entire muscle. So you can start at the top, work your way down, side to side, as you move through 1 minute each side, finding those sore spots and spending a little bit of extra time on those too. Following that, we have a T-spine smash. So you're going to place that just on the side of your spine about mid-back. It's not quite as high as it would be for a scap smash. It'll be down just a little bit, but still just to the side of the spine, working through the meat of the muscle, and you're going to roll up and down on that and just work out those knots. You can move your arm up and down if you'd like as well, or side to side, just to kind of move the muscle around a little bit, get into those extra little spots that you might not hit with your arms just by your side. And last part for the smashing portion will be a pec smash. So you'll flip over onto your stomach, you're going to put that ball on your pec, or you can start right where your shoulder meets your pec, and you'll work through your entire pec muscle, finding those sore spots again, spending extra time there, letting gravity do the work. It's not going to be super comfortable, but just let gravity find those spots. You can bring your hand around and to the side, so swooping along the floor, opening up to above your head, and then back down. All right, let's get set up against the wall for our delt smash. You need your lacrosse ball or a foam roller, and we'll get going here in 3 seconds. All right, moving on to our stretching. So we're gonna start off with a puppy dog pose. That'll be on your hands and knees. Knees will be together, and you're going to send your hips back, let your shoulders drop down, much like a child pose, but we're focusing on getting a little more stretch through our shoulders with this one. So that's why we keep the knees together. It keeps your hips a little higher and allows you to stretch your shoulders a little bit more. We have 2 minutes here, and then we'll move into a kneeling wrist extension. So you'll come back up out of the puppy dog pose, then you'll turn your hands around so your fingers are pointing back towards your knees. You can move them a little closer to your knees here if you'd like, and you're going to send your hips back again without sending your shoulders down this time. So your shoulders stay up, arms are straight, and you're just rocking backwards, mobilizing your wrists. You can move through this passively if you'd like, just loading a little bit and then letting off the tension just a little and just moving back and forth like that. Next will be a straight-legged forward fold, so you'll stand up. We're gonna be here for 2 minutes. You will have your feet close together or just underneath your hips, and you will bend over forward. Keeping your legs straight, you'll let gravity pull your torso down towards the floor, and you'll just hang out here for 2 minutes. You can flex the quads if you'd like. What that'll do is allow your hamstrings to relax a little bit more and get a little deeper into the stretch. After that, we'll have 2 minutes in a wide-legged forward fold. So same thing as before, you're just going to widen your legs out now into a fairly wide stance. What this will do is change the stretch to a little bit more of your inner leg, and you're going to do the same thing. Fold over forward, legs straight, hang out here for 2 minutes, let gravity do the work. Then we're into a lunge hold with elbows down. It's gonna be 2 minutes each side of this. So you'll come down onto the floor into a really deep lunge, as wide as you can make it. Front shin is nice and vertical, back leg is extended out behind you. From here, you're going to bring your hands down to the floor, inside your foot of the front leg. And if this is enough for you, you can stay there. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can go down onto your elbows, and that will allow a little more stretch through your front hip. You'll also feel this in the hip flexor on the back leg, so that's the front of the hip on the back leg as you do this stretch as well. You can press your hips down a little further if you want to get a little more of a stretch out of it. Following that, we have 1 minute of eagle arm pose each side. So you're going to start off with your elbow at 90 degrees, arm out in front of you. From here, you're going to take your other arm, swoop it underneath, and clasp your hands together at the top. You'll hang out here for 1 minute, and then you'll do the other side. And you're looking to feel this through your shoulders and your back. Next, we'll do 1 minute each side of a half kneeling adductor rock back. So you're going to be on your hands and knees. You'll have one leg extended straight out sideways. From here, you will rock backwards, just nice and soft as you move through this 1 minute each side. So you'll do 1 minute with your right leg extended, then you'll go to 1 minute with your left leg extended. Last movement today, we have the squat with thoracic rotation. So you'll come down into a squat position, feet just outside of hip width, hips down, shoulders up, entire foot pressing to the floor. From here, you can place your hands on the floor with a nice tall chest, and then you can open up one side, arm up overhead, opening up that spine, and then bring it back down. You'll switch through both sides as you move through this as well. It'll be 1 minute total. So just go from one side, open up, hold for a couple seconds, and then you'll go to the other side. All right, let's get set up. We have our puppy dog pose. We will get going here, so you need a spot on the floor right now. No equipment needed, and we'll get going in 3 seconds. All right, awesome work, guys. Way to finish off the week. I hope you guys are still enjoying these videos. Again, we're always accepting feedback. If you have anything that you want to share with us, just feel free to comment in the Facebook page, or you can send me a message directly, and we'll try to incorporate any suggestions that we can. All right, that's all I have for you today. Have a good weekend, stay hydrated, eat well, and we'll see you on Monday.